Should they slow down? That is the question many are asking about Nijisanji English. This morning at 3 a.m. Eastern and midnight Pacific, announcing a new round of auditions, this time specifying for English-speaking streamers, with the application deadline being on Monday, April 17th. This following a previous round of auditions just 2 months ago. Here, not specifying for English-speaking applicants. That round of auditions following this round, occurring last August, this being a male character VTuber audition for English-speaking gamers, which at this time we have not yet seen a wave debut from. Those debuts could be set to occur at any moment now. But regarding the reactions to these auditions, while this male character VTuber English-speaking gamer audition was met with some pushback due to only looking for males, otherwise this round and the round in January were met with reactions wishing the applicants good luck. But now we are on the other side of the Zion Lanza termination, and the reactions this time are quite different, such as second termination speedrun, go, and numerous comments like this one. Please do a proper background check this time. We don't really mind new batches after a few months, but it would be nice if the next batch of livers wouldn't suffer the consequences of one member's irresponsibility. Please take your time. That receiving the response of Zion never hid what she was like, along with further comments like choose people carefully, no need to rush, and will you finally take time to carefully research about the participant of the audition? Don't worry, take your time. Please, take your time. And also, wait, I'm confused. Don't they do this a couple of months after a new wave is released? What is happening? And to those saying that they are bringing on too many talents at once, here we have this reminder saying to those surprised by another audition, Nijisanji Japan literally had 44 debutantes in 2019, not counting their overseas branches. Just moments after the launch of this audition notice, many would go on to receive this error, saying the forum NijiSanji-EN VTuber Auditions is no longer accepting responses. And then later, once the actual form was up, seeing that it had changed even more since last time. Further clarifying, this audition is not for the VTA, Virtual Talent Academy, and only for those who audition for Nijisanji English VTuber specifically. The requirements asking for candidates who can actively stream and create content for at least the next 12 months, must be 18 years old or above, the candidate's gender is no bar, and fluency in English is a must. That leading to questions if we'll see yet another candidate like Melatika, a Nijisanji English liver from the last wave, Soleil, having just seriously begun to study English 1 year beforehand, and giving us wonderful moments like this one. I know Ligma, I know Sugma, but what's Fugma? Other new questions involve asking for the applicant's exact height in centimeters, and also if they have a valid passport. Then going on to ask the standard questions like experience with live streaming, yes or no, experience with video editing, yes or no, and experience with live streaming of games, yes or no. Further, do you plan on doing music as a major part of your VTuber activities? What kind of new content do you think you can bring to the table as a Nijisanji-EN VTuber? As a VTuber, who would be your target audience? How do your peers, friends, and family often describe you in terms of personality? And also, please provide as much information as you can about your career till date, including your education and employment history. Well, as it turns out, I personally meet all of these requirements. And no, for the last time, I am not yet in Nijisanji. I repeat, I have not yet joined Nijisanji, but perhaps now it is only a matter of time. And now it's time to check in with Obaki Pam, CEO of PlayAsia, now announcing that she is hosting another game show, this time testing myself and Khyo in our knowledge of VTuber news, that occurring tomorrow, March 30th at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, and perhaps the last man standing will get to join NijiEN, who is also announcing this renewal, showing us the merch lineup for Nijisanji English Liver's birthday goods has been renewed in its second year, as Nijisanji does use a template for all of their birthday goods, including these button badges, metallic charms, a canvas panel, and an acrylic photo frame with photo card. This announcement receiving some pushback, asking why don't you mark the size of the new acrylic photo frame? As yes, like their Nijisanji Japan counterparts, they are moving from an acrylic plate to a photo frame. Nijisanji receiving reactions like the original designs work perfectly, and the original larger acrylic picture displays the art much more clearly. Please reconsider this change, especially for overseas overseas fans who need a lot of shipping fees and would consider their purchase more carefully based on aesthetics. Also, thank you for saving me money. I spent a lot on the old birthday goods, and now with your change, I won't be spending any more money, along with the birthday merch always, and now even more so. Has the same appeal of getting bookmarks at the elementary bookstore as a kid. Neat, but something you'll forget about in a year or two. This news also leading to others to commit violence on the Nijisanji logo, as now we have a comparison of the old and new birthday goods sizes and contents. Left is the old one, right is the new one. Packaging for the new version is more compact and secure because there is no more tapestry, and all the goods are inside as a displayable unnamed box. Showing us here what comes with the old good set and the new good set, along with a comparison of the sizes of the old acrylic panel and new acrylic panel in a photo frame and a canvas board. Stating I personally like the old acrylic panel because it is bigger even though it is very flimsy, but it is also hard to display and store if you have many of them or have limited space. Also, the canvas panel is really canvas on thick wood framing, and yes, the prices of the old and new sets are the same, but time will tell if international shipping will be potentially cheaper for the second set or not. And speaking of merch, we saw this, a user asking WTF happened to my dude's handwriting, showing off this very noticeable difference between Mr. Rias' handwriting from one to the next, prompting Mysta to reply. The others are with Photoshop Stabilizer, and the bad ones are when I was late with staff and had to handwrite it on paper and they scanned it. LOL. Also being announced again from Nijisanji is the Nijisanji fan club, offering a variety of contents and saying please take this opportunity to check out the Nijisanji fan club. Contents that will not be involving Gundou Mirei, the Nijisanji Japan liver, who last week was placed on an indefinite suspension. Fan club going on to make this notice. As announced on the official Twitter, Gundou Mirei has been suspended as of March 23rd. As a result, she will not be attending Niji Fan Talk Volume 3 on April 22nd, 2023, and all ticket applications will be canceled. This potentially confirming that this liver may not be returned as of April 22nd. We also have other announcements from Nijisanji EN official, including the Sakura Bloom 2023 goods and voice details, giving us these illustrations of these 7 livers, as here we have these voice sets, acrylic stands, random badges, and yes, it does say random, along with other goods. Nijisanji EN official also announcing the Etheria first anniversary Niji Puppet resale will be available once again starting also on April 2nd, but not announced on the Nijisanji EN official account, but being labeled as a Nijisanji EN official collaboration is this EN Café alongside Ipstar, offering up 3 cafe locations in China, complete with a specialized menu. And yes, Sunny's pose does look very familiar. Very, 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 very familiar. Also not announced on the Nijisanji EN official account yet, but recognized by 2434ID fans, and also Nijisanji English's Selen Tatsuki, is the announcement of the Nijisanji Puyo Tetris 2 tournament. Selen saying I'll be hosting a Puyo Tetris 2 tournament on April 7th with Hanamakia and Ike Eveland plus Shu Yamino with behind-the-scenes Japanese translations. Selen later revealing all of those involved, saying there are 20 participants from EN, KR, ID, and JP, even though officially Nijisanji no longer refers to any of their members as KR or ID. Following up on that, we have Ike Eveland speaking on the event, saying here's to everybody's future puzzle shonen tournament training arc. Wow, that's a mouthful. You can say that again, Ike. Thanks for the games, guys. Selen and Hana, here's a cool new word that you two could learn for next time. Linking to the definition of mercy, leading to Hanamakia to respond, whoa, I somehow can't click that link. I don't know what that is, OMG. That is Ike would go on to say, this is real life. Thank you so much, everyone. Celebrating now 900,000 YouTube subscribers and 20 million views on the official music video for Luxium's Hope in the Dark. Nijisanji EN official did send out this official notice regarding fan letter regulations, stating now in red, we are receiving an increasing number of letters from unknown senders and with insufficient charges. Please be sure to check your letter before sending it. Further saying, please refrain from bringing letters directly to the office. And further, we do not accept fan letters addressed to talents who have graduated or retired. But what if they've been terminated? All right, well, moving on with Nijisanji English's Fulgar Ovid, last week celebrating his birthday and receiving tons of fan support, including this. That by way of jam saying, happy birthday, Fu. Here's your birthday gift, Ovidia, complete with full live 2D support alongside a full character reference sheet. And now it's time to check in with the Rocket Man, who I swear is actually following me on Twitter. You have to believe me. This is totally real. And alerting numerous Twitter.com users starting April 15th. Only verified accounts will be eligible to be in the For You recommendations. That being the way numerous Twitter users find brand new accounts, saying further, is the only realistic way to address advanced AI bot swarms taking over. It is otherwise a hopeless losing battle. Voting in polls will require verification for same reason. That's right, it's looking like Twitter.com is turning into a pay-to-play platform, turning us back to Nijisanji's Mika, who is a Twitter Blue user. Mika going on to point this out and effectively laughing at herself. Hololive Indonesia's Crazy Ollie asking, was it for the meme? And further, Ayunda Riso reacting with this Twitter user's win when someone says blue. Also currently with Twitter Blue is Nijisanji's Hana Makia, set to face off against Azura Cecilia in the upcoming Puyo Puyo Tetris 2 tournament. Azura replying to Hana with this silence Twitter Blue and stating, I will fight in this tournament as if my life is on the line. And as a reminder, this Saturday is Mika's birthday. That as today, Mika would join Coefficient on his In the Hole VTuber interview stream. And not to give away too much, but it went just as expected. Mika going on to be caught dying in a glue trap. This being fan art from Nat, getting in on that glue trap meme, as not only are cartoon characters and video game characters dying in glue traps, but also Nijisanji livers. Psycho here with fan art of dehydrated fish dying on a glue trap. Shark with fan art I drew of Millie Parfait dying in a glue trap. Tepe here with Since She Is Already a Ghost, can I still say this is a fan art I drew of Ramo Indo dying in a glue trap? Yes, one after another. These glue traps are claiming the lives of Nijisanji livers. And here now we have the evidence of who has been placing down these glue traps. That's right, it's NijiEN's Pomo Rainpuff. Herself, of course, also getting caught in and dying in a glue trap. Pomo replying, if you see her in the streets, walking by herself, talking to herself, have pity. Maple Side's also bringing us this Pomo dresses up for her date with Snake, complete even with an alternate version, showing off Pomo's new look. And also now looking at Pomo's weekly schedule, it does appear that on Friday, March 31st, she will be taking part in an Uno collab with Nina Kosaka, Rosemi Lovelock, and Takanashi Kiara of Hololive English. And oh, we have breaking news here of Petra Gurin chilling in a glue trap. Petra replying, what on earth is this trend and why are my feet blushing? Further, we have Unfamous Radish here with fan art of Enna Alouette dying in a glue trap. Absolutely confusing the songbird of NijiEN, who is now back. That's right, she had been on a hiatus for the past 2 weeks, but did take time to attend a wedding. Cho saying, Enna, my Oshi, thank you so much for blessing my wedding. It makes it so wonderful. Love you. Enna going on to reply, congratulations, I'm really happy for you both. What an honor to be a part of your wonderful celebration. Thank you for including me. And now lastly, with Nijisanji English, we turn to Maria Marionette, who was also on hiatus and now saying, I may or may not have gone to Japan during my break. Maria also sharing us this photo of the Sakura blossoms and setting up this stream for 4 a.m. Eastern, 1 a.m. Pacific, saying, I will tell you about my Japan adventures. Japan adventures that allegedly involved Enna Alouette and Petra Gurin. Flying to Maria with, I miss you, come back. Maria also has this announcement, I'll be appearing at Weebcon and you can meet me and the rest of ILUNA too. That's right, on Saturday, April 8th and Sunday, April 9th, members of Nijisanji English's ILUNA Wave will be joining Weebcon. That alongside tons of other VTubers at this convention, including myself and many, many more, thanks to Uwu Market. Now launching new merch for Poppy, Rainho, Cinder, Shizu, and spicy new birthday merch for Fifi. You can check out our own merch drop at Uwu Market, as we also have this FalseEyeD starter kit with advanced GG. Remember to use code FALSE for 10% off. And once again, we'll be joining Pam and testing our VTuber news knowledge at 8 p.m. Eastern, 5 p.m. Pacific, Thursday, March 30th. Hope to see you there. And that is all for this episode. As always, feel free to like, comment, and subscribe below. Send in your VTuber news to our Discord. We record live on twitch.tv, and we'll have more things VTubers say for you soon.